Hello, and if you've been following the study abroad versus studying Uganda series, you know that it's coming to an end, and this is the final one where we get to tackle. I know it's sad. Yeah, we'll be tackling the friendships, family, part-time jobs. Yeah, where do we even start from? But also subscribe.
Yeah,
the like button.
Hit the like button,
subscribe and share for all your friends on study abroad. They could really learn a lot. And yeah, for more content that's coming. So where do we begin from?
Part-time.
Part-time jobs. Did you do any part-time jobs?
No, man. I'm what do they call them? Unemployed youth.
Oh, good. That's unemployed youth.
Yeah. So while I'm there, I'm unemployed. But it's not for lack of opportunity. It's just a personal decision not to work because of the course I'm doing and to give it its time. But most people there, for those who love to know like what most people do when they're in China, you won't definitely get work like in a Walmart or anything like that. But because of the language, your language won't be that good yet. But you will definitely get opportunities to teach English. And they pay real good. Like there's people I know who dropped out. They are now English teachers. Yeah, because
you can beat them.
Yeah, if in Shanghai and you teach English, they pay you $100 per hour. So
what?
Yeah, minimum, and that's the minimum. Like
you guys
teaching like kids or adults.
Kids, like you teach kids
or
adults.
If you're teaching adults, you can get.
I think I need to take like a 6 months break in my life and first go and I want to teach English.
Yeah, no, but usually
no
it's.
More going to the Middle East.
But the unfortunate bit is they're also kind of racist. So once you're dark skinned like us, they hesitate to give you the job. But if you're white, because I have Arab friends who don't know English, you guys speaks to you and you're like, what are you saying? But they'll give him the job before usually. But if you get the right links, there are people of course who link you up, preschools, but usually it's teaching kids because they really want to build their kids to become all-rounded in English and business kind of thing. So yeah, you make 100 Gs per hour. That's in Shanghai. In Wuhan, they can pay you around 300 yuan, which is like $50 per hour.
Like 1 million in Uganda.
Yeah, because I have a friend. He worked for 3 weeks. He made 3,000 yuan. That's an equivalent of like $700, and that was in Wuhan. And it was just like it passed by. You needed some cash to buy something. You got to teach English.
And you, Nanda?
So yeah, I've always had part-time jobs. The first year, it took me a while to get a job because like parents were already sending money. You know, I was on a chill, so it's class, Netflix
and chill.
We go out, you know. And the first city I was in, the cost of living was very low. Like movies were $7, and then you add on student discount. So I didn't really need to work for extra money. But then, like, I decided to get a job just so I could get extra money. But then one thing I'll say is in the US, it's not like you can go and work anywhere. You only allowed the visa. Remember that it's a student visa, so you're only allowed to work on campus. So I worked at the cafeteria, and then some jobs are work-study jobs. So like working in the library, maybe working in a professor's office as like a receptionist, something like that. Those are work-study jobs, and to qualify for them, you have to be a US citizen. So the other jobs, you look for other jobs that don't require on-campus jobs that don't require US citizenship. So yeah, I worked at the cafeteria, then it became too much, so I quit. And then I was a math tutor I was teaching Calc 1, well, not teaching, I mean helping people with homework. Guiding.
Were you doing the homework or you were guiding?
I was guiding, I wasn't doing homework. I was guiding. And then I was also a teaching assistant for a computer information systems class. So basically the professor would give you the class layout or the lesson plan, and then you go and guide the class what they're supposed to do. It was an Excel, so basically we're using Excel, teaching them how to use this and this, and I think is it Microsoft database? There's that other Microsoft thing that people don't know how to use.
Yeah, I think it's database management.
Yeah, database management. Also taught how to do that. So yeah, I did that for extra money, and then at Georgia Tech, I was working at Barnes and Noble. It's a bookstore, and they also sell Georgia Tech apparel, so like sweatshirts with Georgia Tech on them, hats, t-shirts. They also have baby wear, like If you've been to everything you see in movies when like when like people are wearing school apparel, that's the kind of stuff they sell there. So yeah, for the extra money.
Well, for me in Uganda, part-time jobs, I think basically most university students are comfortable because parents are sending money.
That's true.
Yeah. Now, for a person like me with very big ambitions and who loves a very good lifestyle, I'm not about to be like, hi mom, we have a friend's birthday. Hi mom, so me and my friends are going to the beach. Hi mom, so I need to do this new hairstyle. Hi. So I was like, I need to find a way to make money. So all the way from first year, I remember with no qualifications, no extra skills from school. Like we literally went to Namugongo school or high school. We studied, came out with our good grades, got our good courses, and that's basically it. Yeah. So first year I was doing jobs that you look for, you know those jobs where they give you 30,000, 50,000, you're an usher for a party.
I remember you did
yes.
that.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Yes, I was hustling. I did a lot of ushering in my first year. Yeah, for Form 6 back I was volunteering at Cancer Institute. Then I went into now looking for things that bring money. Yeah. And it was an experience of its own. I think I have to do a whole video.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah,
because many people don't know how to get those.
Especially in Uganda.
Yes, in Uganda. So, and many other small jobs, you know, I assist someone here, assist someone there. And then the first job I got, you people, you know, we do those internships every after like year one, you go for an internship or year two. So my first actual job, which was aside from my several hustles that were not consistent, was I did well in my internship and I asked my boss if I could be retained. That was a Ministry of Energy.
Hey!
Wait, retained after graduation?
No, after my internship.
So you go back to the same place for an internship?
No, not an internship. Now I was going to basically be like a trainee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I'm in second year of university. You don't know so much that they're going to give you a real job and pay a real salary. So I was like, I'm willing to learn. So I'm like, can I please be retained? Of course, you get small allowances, so that helped me get through. Yeah, then I worked for another friend's company, study abroad. That's how I got so much information about study abroad and the whole idea to even do this.
Man, he's a number one hustler.
I did farming at a point.
I remember that.
So I think that's the one thing I really want to change in Uganda, especially for young girls. It's a bit of a hard space to be in as a young girl, trying to get money the right way without people taking advantage of you and all. So I'll probably be sharing more on how I want to do that and change that for young girls. But so I've been hustling throughout university. I like the money, so if you like money and good life and you don't stress your parents, look for the hustles. Yes. Now the other thing, friends. Should we go there?
Let's go there.
We go there.
We can go in.
I'm always going to be there.
Was it so hard for you to like make new friends? How was the whole experience? The situation of leaving Uganda, you've been here all your life, preschool, primary, high school, and now you have to start afresh somewhere else. Did you ever get depressed, sad? Or you are those people are like, I'm so done with my previous life and we're moving to new chapter. New chapter, new me. Was that hard for you?
Let me see. I think for me at my first school, because that's the first school I started as, most schools in the US have programs for freshmen. So you get to know people before school starts. So we had Welcome Week, where they put us in groups of like 10 to 12. And then we got to know each other, like what's your name, where are you from, what's your major, and then you find out if you're going to be in the same classes. So like in my group, I found out one of the people was in the group. We were both going to be in calculus and chemistry, so we became friends. We were in the same classes, even he was my lab partner. He had textbooks, I didn't have to buy textbooks. So that's how I made friends at first at that school. And then also the school, it was a Christian school, so everyone was very welcoming. Like everyone wants to talk to you, especially given that I was from Uganda. Like that school very rarely got African students. It was a very white school, and all the people would be like, "Oh my God, why is your English so nice? Like, what do you guys speak over there?" When I tell you the questions, man, People be like, oh my god, why is your English so perfect? I'll be like, they teach us in English, and they'd be like, oh wow, that's so nice. I remember there's a guy, he had he was planning on going to dental school. So when we met, he was like, I told him my name is Nanda, and I'm from Uganda. He was like, oh my god, Nanda from Uganda, that rhymes. Ever since then, he'll just be like, he'll see me like, Nanda from Uganda. Like, chill. So we had like a parents' weekend. He brought his parents, and because I'm an international student, I'm not expecting any parents to come. So me, I was just going around. There was like it was kind of like a fair setting, so cotton candy, rides, with cheese. So I was there getting ice cream, and he comes over with his parents, and he's like, "This is my friend. She's called Nanda, and she's from Uganda." And all the parents are so like, it's like they were seeing something they've never seen before. And me, I was just so overwhelmed by what was going on. I was just like shaking hands, and they're like, "Oh wow, he's told us so much about you." I've known that guy for like 5 weeks, like. But yeah, you get those kinds of questions. And then also at my new school, the school I transferred to, that one was kind of difficult. I'm not even going to lie to you, because I came as a transfer student. I came in the middle of the school year. The first friends I made were fellow transfer students, so we were all kind of confused together, like we're in a new school, we don't know what's going on. And then that one, I think it's the one that kind of told me that I actually have to look out to make friends, like, because you know when you're growing up in a place, it's kind of like you go to school and people you see next to your friends. Somehow. So you go to high school, the people in your cube are your friends. Right. Like you don't really look for friends, but now I had to teach myself, like, I actually have to look out for friends. But yeah, I'm still good friends with my friends from SPU. Most of my friends are Georgia Tech. I won't lie to you, they're my academic friends. Like when it's time for exam, those friends are there. But like social friends, they don't go to Georgia Tech. They're actually Ugandans who go to Georgia State and Georgia Gwinnett. Those are like my hangout friends. But at Georgia Tech, it's mostly when it's time for studying. Those are people.
Did you lose? Are you still in touch with your Ugandan friends?
I mean, a few of them I am. Friends? A few of them I am. I won't say like I lost friends like in that dramatic way. Like it kind of, it's just like we all drifted off. Like everyone. Everyone got their group of friends, and it's like when you come back, you have those people you see, you have those people who look for you, you have those people you look for, you get. So it's like,
Well, for me, because usually they say guys were not very clingy. But yeah, for me, let me see. Let me start from the Chinese side. The batch I entered in, I found that actually, initially were 2 Ugandans. So I was happy that we're 2 Ugandans. Then, unfortunately, the second Ugandan I was with got deported. Man, he got, apparently he got TB when he was young, and in China once you have TB, they don't allow you to settle. So they deported him because he once had TB. So yes, I remained only Ugandan in my class. So my class is full of Pakistani, Arabian people. At the time, my batch didn't have many Africans. So usually in class, what happened was, the first friend I actually made, she's some girl. She's South Sudan. Not South Sudan. She's from Sudan, the northern one. But she has stayed in Hong Kong all her life, so she's Hong Kongese. So I met her I think I was trying to get some papers done, admissions, whatnot. So she had been there a year before doing Chinese. So she's actually like, oh, what are you trying to do? I'll help you out. So now I found out we're in the same class. You're like, oh, cool. So she was the first friend I made. Then after that, the rest of my friends came from, because I knew one Ugandan there who was there before. So by virtue of knowing him, all his friends became my friends. So I got so all guys from his class, they got to know me, whatnot. So for me, I think in China, then I got into church a lot. So when you're at church, the vibe is always be friendly. So before I knew it, I actually had too many people come into my room. It's now like, okay, let me pretend I'm not there, switch off the lights.
I used to do that.
So before I knew it, I actually had way more friends than actually anticipated, to be honest. Then coming to the Ugandan side, well, I would say, of course, you can't be as tight as you are because you're sort of moving at different speeds, different frames. Yeah, your friends also get busy. You're not sure what's going on in their lives.
Yeah.
But most of my friends, we do stay in touch. That if I'm here, we're all here, right? So when you get back here, you try to stay in touch. I'm personally not someone who's good at texting, so when I get around, you post a status that I'll comment, then maybe I'll ghost and you'll see me again after 3 months. But that's the way. Yeah, but we try. So when I'm able to, I get time, at least post, especially those groups, those help you stay in touch with everyone in a sense.
Still in the class group.
Yes.
I won't lie.
You
No, but I left then. I think I joined again. I think.
Me too. I left after a while. Then
it
I
died
joined
for
again.
a while, but then there's the Uganda League, so we kind of.
So
that's when we had to get back in. I didn't leave quite my number. I changed numbers. Then they got.
All right.
That's the truth, man.
Wait, how about you?
Well, for me, it was, we are all still in Uganda, but the unique situation with me is that I went to Chambogo alone from my group of friends. The way we were from S1, already from primary to high school was a change for me. Then I adjusted, got to meet so many people. Then suddenly my whole circle, my friends are going abroad, clearly. Your friends are going abroad. 2 of my closest friends, Daphne and Zoe, were also in the UK. It's like everyone was just leaving me, and then everyone is like, "I'm going to UC, I'm going to Makerere, I'm going to there," and then here I am. Let me tell you, by the way, the Ugandan setting, saying you're going to Chambogo is not an easy thing to come out and agree with.
I don't know why people
I don't even know why.
They say something like Chambogo engineer. Is it? No,
no, the engineering is
Chambogo
girls.
Chambogo girls are local.
Look as good as Moog girls.
But I don't know.
Hey.
I have a brother there, but for him, it's confident.
I think he's a
guy.
If you're a girl, most girls, if you're not driven to what you want. I had to quickly go to Moog instead of...
I got a course in Makerere BCom, and then I got engineering GCU, and then I got this Chambogo. So I was like,
is it status?
What do I hear? Is it for status? To keep up with your friends, your social circles? So for me, it was a really hard thing, and I'm honestly glad if you're out there and you actually know what you want, go for it, because at the end of the day, the friends that are really your friends come around. My best friend Carol is in Mokono, all the in ECU. We've been friends throughout till now, you get. So that was really hard for me. I was alone in Chambogo. I got to discover the real me, not that societal me and the circles we're in, which was a good thing. I don't think I'd have a YouTube channel if I, Yeah, but it was hard. I lost friends. I actually did. Can you imagine? I'm in Uganda, but I lost friends.
When you say lost, what do you mean? You mean you stopped talking?
Yeah, the people who deliberately stopped talking to me.
Wait, stop talking because of distance, or there's nothing to talk
distance?
about?
No, not because.
Or they're like, okay, I'm stopping.
No, distance. Suddenly, Chambogo, which is in between town and everywhere, I felt like I was in a village. You get imagine someone in Moobs, my business school in Nakawa, saying, Chambogo, but when will I come that side? It's a taxi of 500.
You're in Moobs and you don't want to visit your Chambogo friend.
Yes.
Okay, but
basically, and everyone in UC passes by Chambogo to go to town every time. So I would see all this, but I'm like,
You guys are always in class.
Yeah, so
literally.
So I didn't. That's why I'm lost, because there was literally no excuse. You get?
Yeah.
There's no excuse. You could get a taxi of 3,000 and see me. I could come see you, but it was okay. You move, you change. Yeah, family. The last aspect I think is family. Detaching from family, because you go to high school, but every holiday you see your parents. Yeah, and here you are. I think the years where you've spent without the holidays, you're alone. Easter, you are alone. Christmas, you are alone.
But even Christmas, we do exams on Christmas Day.
On Christmas Day?
Yes, you do exams. There's no Easter, right? So Easter is not a holiday. You just move on with life. As though Christmas, you move on with life. As Christmas is not
But they have
celebrated.
their own holidays, right?
Yeah, they have Dragon Boat festivals. Mostly. I like them because their holidays are long. They're like a week. So like a week of chilling.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but the rest, all Christian holidays.
You won't feel that holiday. You will feel it. Christmas when you're by yourself.
Yeah.
But let me see. That first Christmas in 2016, I was at my grandmother's place in Boston. So that was fine. 2017, I was with my cousins. Then 2018, I was by myself. But I'm not going to say I felt so lonely. Like, I just used to plan my own personal Christmas. Like, I'm going to go buy like a chocolate cake.
Wow.
You buy something,
Right?
You buy something you don't usually buy. Like,
Yeah.
you buy takeaway from a restaurant you don't usually buy from.
Yeah.
And that's how you do your Christmas. But it's okay. There's Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is in November. It's a very family-oriented thing. Like, people go home and they be having plans.
Yeah.
And like, it's a very they have at my school they'll have dinners for international students, so you can go there. And then but Christmas here, because man, everywhere you go, everywhere is lit up. Like, there are just lights everywhere, and like, you see people walking around with their kids and people walking with their significant other, and like, you just like, man, but you get used to it. I'm not even going to lie.
Well, for me, I think maybe a bit. What was it? What the had game? Yeah, so I won't say like I've honestly never felt like, oh, maybe I should have been home at this time.
Yeah.
But first of all, because the holidays we celebrate is not what the Chinese usually celebrate.
Yeah.
So Christmas comes around, you have an exam that day. I've written like 2-3 exams on Christmas Day itself. So the vibe is just not there for Christmas. Fine, the streets will show Christmas, but in your life, there's other things going on. You're thinking about an exam. Easter, they don't celebrate that, so you just see pics from home when people are posting. Yeah, today was that kind of thing. Yeah. Right. But then they also do have those holidays whereby like they have what they call something like a labor day. It's like a labor week. That whole week they go, and then there's Dragon Boat. So one of the two, I forget which one, it's designed for people to go back to their rural areas and stuff like how we do
how we go to the
right.
For
So man, actually it's 2 weeks long. In those 2 weeks, it's actually the one that came right before this corona thing began. So that's when they were scared. They were scared there will be mass traveling, because at that time there are over like 1 million flights going on and everything. So during that time, the city is dry. The cities just become dry. You won't find shops open. All your local eateries will be there. They'll just tell you for the next 2 weeks we're not going to be there. So if you don't stock up food prior to that, you will feel the bite. But then for Christmas, usually, because I'm in church, I have friends who come over. Like this past Christmas, we had the Christmas movie, carols. I was on hosting, so it was fun. So people come over, they do vibes and just chill or go for a barbecue. If it's like Easter, like get like Easter Saturday, we go for barbecue or something like that. So yes, it helps me not, I sort of just have what I call my Chinese family, and then I have my Ugandan farm.
Okay. Well, me, I go home for Christmas.
Hey, mama.
That's really nice. But I get homesick because my family is up country. So most of the year I'm working, I'm studying. The weekends I'm working and studying. So I don't have time to go home. But I still get to go home. Though I spent most of my Easters alone because it's exam season. Yeah, but it was alright. Yeah, I think that marks the end of our study abroad series. I know.
Feeling is fine.
Right?
It's so fun. And the camera is right there, just talking.
I may be inspired to start a YouTube channel. Saying something.
Yeah, but I'm really grateful to every one of you that's left a comment, liked our videos, shared our videos. Yeah, it's been amazing. It's been a good one, and we look forward to doing something else. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to leave the handle Twitter. She's not even Twitter. How do we access you?
What do you mean?
China?
Guys, also have Instagram.
There's not.
We have our ways. I think. Oh yeah, Chinese. Anyone going?
Okay, we shall leave an email address.
No, man, it's
Leave
not
an
like
email
that.
address, and I'll leave my email address here too, and my socials. So
I still have Instagram, guys.
yeah, okay, and
Even
Instagram.
Twitter, I'm there.
Okay,
Also
okay.
leave our email.
Yeah, but just.
Thank you so much for watching this series. It was an amazing one. We had so much fun filming for you. I am really grateful to each one of you that actually takes time to watch my videos, to subscribe, to like, to share, you know, to keep posting my links out there. I don't take it for granted. I hope you had a nice one. We'll be doing another series very soon, starting, you know, the September series. I am excited for you people to see it and for you to see the content that I have loading for you. Follow me on social media, Barbrah Birunchi, Bonipa Barbrah Birunchi. You know, my 3 names, they are across all social media platforms. Follow my daily life, you know, and don't forget to share the video. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Yeah, but I have much more in store for you, and I'm really excited. It's been a journey for me, especially this year, you know, considering I was robbed and I didn't expect to film content this year. I'd given up, but here we are by the grace of God, and I'm still bringing you lovely videos and my beautiful self. So I really hope you enjoy it. I hope, yeah, you love it. So subscribe, like, share. Yeah, love you guys.